gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling.
You gon' find me in the rain, cause pain is in my veins. As I search and look for fame, this game is gonna change. I'm a all-day hustler, everyday hustler, big deck shuffler. I go and get them customers. Everything I do, you gon' see me with my crew, with a stack of CDs in the streets, getting that loot. People love me for my swag and my pimp walk tag. Got a vault in my house like I live in Baghdad. See these haters hate my life, it's alright with me, cause at the end of the night I'ma count my cheese. Got them screaming trick please, I'ma bring them to their knees. I ain't going out till my pot is filled up with them peas.
Gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling.
Check, I'm getting mad, it's money time, I'm ready now. Fourth quarter, got plenty time with vicious lines. Started off a star, now I'm a galaxy. Remember me, the one that sold 50,000 in the streets. No industry, so the only competition is the person in the mirror looking back at me. Wanna find me? I'm posting on every block in the black tee with creased jeans, so listen in. So listen in, cause my name about to travel over borders, so it kinda like it's trafficking. And my bank account, triple doubling, cash flow rapid, everything overlapping. And my status, way above average. My team stronger than it's ever been, we all been selling units.
Every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, every day hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, every day hustling,
Making money hustling, in the streets hustling. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? What's going on? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. It is Saturday with no games to play. Bars. Hey, listen, come up into the building, hit the like button. Hit the like button and share. I want to give a special shout out to my baby ADP, my brother, Brian Lewis, all the ones that's coming up in the chat. Come on in, showing up and showing out today. Today, we going to talk about it. We going to talk about how they are whitewashing the WNBA and trying to replace the real greatest of all time that is active right now, that is in front of you right now, that is actually throwing balls everywhere, baskets up in the air, everywhere, who's active, how they're trying to actively whitewash the WNBA. What an insulting thing with Asia Wilson still present in the WNBA. They will lead you to believe the Caitlin Clark clan, the Caitlin Clark family, the Caitlin Clark supporters, they will lead you to believe that Asia Wilson is a thing of the past. Asia Wilson is only 29 going on 30 years old. And if she made 30, she just did it. I'm just telling y'all that they want you to believe that this 30-year-old woman, they got hurt. they got her already out of the WNBA and has replaced her in saying that Caitlin Clark is the greatest player of all time. How could she be? Shooting a whopping 19% right before last night's game. We're going to check out all of the stats. We're going to check out all of what she's done. We're going to check out all of the things that she's done in the last 4 games. You know what I mean? We have to know, we all have to know the truth. So we're going to have to give it to you in the raw over here on Steady Serving Sports, ENT. So go ahead, share this. Hey, share, and share this channel with the ones who's not on yet. Share it to the ones that's here. Listen, Caitlin Clark, stats over the last 4 games, we're going to go over, and we're going to go over the stats of A'ja Wilson's play over the last 4 games. I want the full top stats of them playing the 2026 season from the beginning to right now. I know you all want to know. You all want to know exactly what I'm talking about and what I'm going through. Well, you know, Green Thumb, what's happening, baby? I see you up in the building. They want to tell me that Caitlin Clark, which is a phenomenal player, which, you know what I mean, she plays very good. They want to tell me and lead us to believe that Caitlin Clark, and of course, the white media, the ones that's in the black media that's paid off, they want us to believe that this young lady is the greatest player of all time. Not could be, would be, or should be. No, they're presently saying and actively putting her above the one and only, the queen on the throne. That's right. They're playing the great Game of Thrones the real way, the Game of Thrones real ugly, real nasty work. They're trying to make you believe that A'ja Wilson is gone away and she's fell apart and she's not the same. And Caitlin Clark has came in and saved the WNBA, and there's no other elite players other than Caitlin Clark. Well, before A'ja Wilson, there was a Breanna Stewart, a Jackwell Jones, a Maya Moore, a Alana Deladon, a Kalia Copper. You know what I mean? It's that before any of these people who have taken their greatness and actually exploited the WNBA before its explosion, we have to admit that we've never ever seen an A'ja Wilson before. What's up, She Wins? I see you, baby. Hit the like button. We have to always keep it real. See, around here, I keep it real for you. I tell you what it's all about. I try to give you exactly what it is. I don't be up in here, let it be known, other than the, well, I mean, I know what's said, but I don't gaslight the people. It's facts over feelings. See, one thing about on this show, I'm going to give you and put up the stats of what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you the actual footage. I'm going to actually show you exactly what is going on statistically and absolutely truthful things that has been said, displayed, and actually happening. Not me up here, you know what I mean, capping and rapping and doing all that other stuff. I'm going to give you exactly what it is, and I don't care who likes it or not. But the way that I have and the way that I'm doing it is very unique, I would say. I would say that I'm very a unique character, being that I am a brother that's from, you know what I mean, the music world that has a dominant force of basketball education, football education, because of the professionals that's in my family, also track and field because my children and cousins also went to the Olympics. So I got all of that definitely in my family, but I wanted to let y'all know that I'm talking about something that I know completely. I got to let y'all know in the raw that Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson is a complete specimen of what should happen in the WNBA as you keep continuously on working on your game. She is a complete player, and she still says that she has to get better. On the other hand, we do have Caitlin Clark on the other side. Last night, we know and we saw the big loss that she and her team lost against the Washington Mystics. As I pull up this graph, last night, what happened, y'all? The Washington Mystics edged out the Indiana Fever in overtime. They actually could have won the game in regulational time, but those mistakes, the rookie mistakes that was happening, young mistakes, and of course, happened in this game, and they came out still with the win. I would say in this game, Kiki Efren is probably one of the most dominant young bigs coming up in this game. I see tendencies like Asia Wilson. I see those type of characteristics in Kiki Efren. Yes, though she's young, this is her second year, Kiki Efren is definitely displaying some of that dominance, especially against the Indiana Fever. Listen, the Washington Young and Turn pulled this game off. Kiki Efren had 25 points. She was 11 of 17, 1 of 1 from three-point line, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Yes, she had 6 turnovers. But most of all, Kiki Efren was dominating her position and in a forceful way. Of course, we know that Leah Boston was pretty much out of this game, with 9 points. She ain't really, you know what I mean? The presence wasn't there. But oh, you Caitlin Clark fans, you only wanted Caitlin Clark with the ball. You only want her to shoot the logo threes or the threes that happens in the game. You only want Caitlin Clark to bring the ball and everybody else stand and watch. Stephanie White said, I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you what you want. That's what Stephanie White said. I'm going to let you see how this happens. She's very scientific. Stephanie White lets you Clarkies get what you wanted. She let Caitlin Clark do everything she wanted to do on the court. So you Clarkies can see what the result would be. John the Liquidator, KTV, Angry Fans, Mickey Talk Sports. You know, Mickey Talk Sports is so quick to put other people on blast, but he knows he has to play into the Caitlin Clark. This is a man from Ireland. I don't even know why y'all watching Mickey Mouse. Why y'all even watching Mickey Mouse? Why you even would give Mickey Mouse some clicks? And then, of course, he was even on the show WGN in my city. Diabolical. What's up, Brother Jabari? What's happening? Hit the like button. So these Caitlin Clark fans, Adrian Ross, and all of those people, you know what I mean? Pope B. Frank. I stand them all tonight because I want all of the smoke. I'm showing them that the gig is up, Jason Whitlock. The gig is up, Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock, the gig is up. Jason Whitlock, the problem here is that you guys sold us a bunch of screws and bolts. You gave us a bunch of screws and bolts and told us that it was silver and gold. But it turned out to be something that we knew that was not the reality of things. And I know they hate it. But Caitlin Clark is not the greatest player of all time. She's just not. Her name is Asia Wilson. No, listen, no disrespect to Dana Taurasi. Because I love Dana Taurasi. She's my second GOAT. When it comes on that side, Stewie is my first GOAT on that side. Breonna Stewart. Yes. Yes. There are, hey, bro, Claude, here's some white girls that's cold that you like. Yes. But you're not going to whitewash what actually transpires. So the Caitlin Clark fans, they got what they wanted. They got to see Caitlin Clark score 32 points last night. But did that help in the win? Did they win the game? No. What they did get was a 13-piece biscuit from Cody McMahon. 5 for 12, 2 for 4 from the three-point line, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. She only had 1 turnover, took over the ball. And then Sha'Carri Austin, she is going for the All-Star game, y'all. 19 points, 7 for 11 from the field, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, only 3 turnovers. Sonia Citron, a 30-piece biscuit. Yeah, you talk about this and you talk about that, but a rookie, her only second year. Caitlin Clark has been in the game for 3 years. But Sonia Citron, who I told you was better, who I told y'all was more complete, who I told you was a Swiss Army knife, what I told y'all was the complete truth. What's up, AL3 305? What's going on? 305? What's going on? Stunner, I see you in the building. Thank you for coming over. Hit the like button and subscribe to the hottest podcast on the planet. Listen, Sonia Citron had a 30-piece biscuit, 10 for 14, 1 for 4, 9 for 10 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, only 2 turnovers, taking care of the ball. She gave her that biscuit real good, nice and tasty, while her other was doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm just telling y'all, the young intern, Washington Mystics, oh my goodness, did they look good? Yes, they made some mistakes. Yes, they had some costly things that could have costed them the game, but they held on. They held on because they was already really whooping them from front to back, left to right, side to side, however you want to know. They was getting that butt belt to ass with these youngins. And the Indiana Fever, who Candace Parker said is the number 2, you know what I mean, overall, you know what I'm saying, team that she think is going to be there. She said, oh yeah, but well, Claude, I ain't saying no significant other, but Indiana Fever came out your mouth. Because you was sitting there with our baby, Aaliyah Boston, you know, Gamecock Nation, while you got all, you know, I mean, Aaliyah, I know you love her. She's, you know what I mean? I got you. I understand, Aaliyah. But, you know, you can't be the GOAT and you ain't goating nobody. A real goat somebody. She trying to goat you, but, you know, she ain't really, she got to goat everybody. That's what the GOAT do. The GOAT show the love all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I see you in here, RC. Thank you, man. Welcome. Welcome. I appreciate you coming, man. UCLA, Oklahoma fan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Says Team Clark, but respectful to the criticism. I appreciate you. But they gave them what they wanted. They wanted Caitlin Clark to have the ball. They wanted Caitlin Clark to bring the ball up all game long. So Stephanie White say, okay, God dog it, I'm going to give you what you want. And we going to talk about it later on, you know what I'm saying, afterwards. But I'm going to give you exactly what you want. Since that's what you want, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. Chicago Cheetah, I see my brother is in the building. I see you, Cody. I see you up in the building. Hit the like button. She is not what you supposed to have as a leading scorer on your team. She is the general. She is the point guard. If she's concentrating on putting shots up, who else going to get the ball? You have seen when she first came to the league in her rookie year, because they was pushing this issue. Listen, Kelsey Plum average dropped in Caitlin Clark's first year. Aaliyah Boston average dropped from her rookie year, being rookie of the year when Caitlin Clark came to this team. Erica Wheeler vanished. Erica Wheeler, who's right now being productive right now on the Los Angeles Sparks and was killing them on Seattle Storm. Erica Wheeler became nothing. Erica Wheeler became nothing. You guys wanted Erica Wheeler gone and said that she was washed up, and she was not. You made that baby cry. You said that Erica Wheeler was washed up. Caitlin Clark fans, Erica Wheeler is still active and playing basketball and still look like a killer and unrivaled. She showed up and showed out. In the Storm, of course, they made it to the playoffs. Last year was a great season for Erica Wheeler, a comeback kid, or someone that y'all said, the Indiana Fever fans, along with the Caitlin Clark fans, said that they was messed up. She was a wash. Get rid of Erica Wheeler. She's nothing but a supporting cast that's sitting on the bench cheering things on, and she's no reason to be used. She is done. Well, I beg to differ, because Erica Wheeler showing all of you that said that she was written off. She's showing each and every last one of you that she is a productive citizen of the WNBA. So let's go further. Georgia Amore was the general. This is how you're supposed to cover. Georgia Amore, even though she's a ball-dominant guard, she likes to shoot. She's known for shooting. She was actually the leading scorer when she came out in 2025 of the NCAA. She had 7 points, 2 for 3 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Everybody else contributed. Lauren Betts had 4 points. Lori Harmon had 1 point. Alex Wilson had 3 points. And Cassandra Prosper had 2 points. Okay. Now, let's go over here on the other side. Let me show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. This is not a Caitlin Clark hate. I'm not doing that. Hey, this is what it is. Yesterday felt like I was watching Caitlin Clark back at Iowa. It was do it the CC way or get out the way. It's a recipe for fans fixation but it won't win you two many games. Real spiel. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate you very, very much. You know what I mean? I see you in the building, Sister Felicia. I love you, man. I appreciate you, Fee, for always supporting me. Monique Billings had 10 points, 4 for 11 from the field, 1 for 2 from the three-point line, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She had 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Monique Billings still is finding her way, her footing over here on the Fever, trying to get inside of the system, but she is a 4-5 that can score the ball. She was not on the USA team for nothing. Monique Billings is a feasible veteran that can be able to score and do what she needs to do on the court. Sophie Cunningham, 7 points. Aaliyah Boston, 9 points. She had 4 rebounds, Chat, the biggest person on the court. She had 4 rebounds. Now, if we're going to get on Camila Cardoso, we got to get on Leah Boston. She had 9 points. She didn't even score double figures. And she only had 4 rebounds. So, I mean, hey, if you're going to talk about Camila Cardoso, you got to talk about Leah Boston. Leah Boston had 9 points. She was 3 for 8 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. I'm sorry. 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and guess what? Average is down. No double figures. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark had the bulk of the points. Kelsey Mitchell shot 25 times. Caitlin Clark shot 28 times. I don't understand you guys' philosophy for your point guard shooting more than your 2 guard. Where do they come from? Who does that and why? Why? Who does that? But this is my reason why I had a theme called the Game of Thrones. You guys understand my theme. The Game of Thrones is acquired by what is pushed upon the narrative and who you're going to sneak and kill and remove from the throne. This is why I talk to you through the thumbnails, to show you that the whitewash is real, to show you that this is not how it's supposed to be, to show you that how these things is part of what I try to tell you that goes on in the WNBA's criteria of fandom. Push Caitlin Clark. Who cares, bro, Claude? We know the truth. No, well, I care. I want my children. I want my girls. I want everyone to really know that A'ja Wilson worked hard for her position, and she did everything that she could to be the #1 player, and she did it the right way. A'ja Wilson did it the right way. And I want everyone to know that A'ja Wilson went up through the ranks and did it the right way. She's still with the team that drafted her. Hot Tracks, what's going on with it, Hot Tracks? He says 45 points, 15 of 18, 30 points, 10 of 14, 32 points, 10 of 28. There are levels to this. All 22s are not created equal. I hear you, Hot Tracks. What's going on? Hit the like button and subscribe, man. This is a good place for you, and you are welcome here. It says, oh, how you doing, Hipposcato, I think you were saying. I don't know. It says offense sells tickets. Defense wins games. Rebounders wins championships. Pat Riley said that when he was on the Lakers and coach, and that's absolutely right. I love you, my boy. That's why I highlighted what you said, 2446. Hey, hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to join this channel, my brother RC, you are welcome, just like Loose Ball and everybody else that's a Caitlin Clark fan. You are welcome over here because I am a Caitlin Clark fan, but I'm a right type of fan. I'm going to call it like it is. Anybody could get caught. Anybody could get got. Joe's Winters says she was terrible 3 quarters in the game and never played a click of defense. You absolutely right. I appreciate you for coming over. Thank you for your comment. It says Kelsey had 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 2 straight games, but boy, y'all glaze her. This is the first game Caitlin ever took that many shots, and now it's a problem. I never said it. I never said anything about Kelsey Mitchell in my soliloquy. I was just about to go over what Kelsey Mitchell did. Because guess what? Kelsey Mitchell is a 2 guard. And guess what? Whose responsibility to make sure the ball is facilitated? Caitlin Clark. Who's the person who has to figure out the defense and make sure that her players is active all around the basket? Caitlin Clark. Who is the one who's supposed to lead the charge in defensive plays and, of course, make sure that everybody are in the proper places to be able to win the physical game? Caitlin Clark. So if I'm wrong, you tell me, because that is what a general of the floor means. This is what a point guard is. This is what it is. Ain't no old school way of thinking. No. This is what's supposed to be right now, today in 2026. We supposed to see that type of activity happening every single time that Caitlin Clark, who y'all claim is the greatest player of all time, happen. But thank you, Seven Diamond. I am not over here to bash because I am here to tell the truth. And I am here. I did not once show nothing that was false or give a narrative or say something out of the way. No, I'm not. I'm just telling you what it is, and you could take it or leave it alone. It's facts over feelings. When you come in, y'all, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Listen, y'all. NCAA had an amazing 4 quarters. No, she didn't. Somebody just disagreed with you about her having 4 quarters. The first 3 quarters, they said she had a lot of trouble. And I saw what I saw, and I think she had a little trouble too. Turned it on in the 4th quarter, what she's supposed to do. That was what she was supposed to do as a floor general. Andy, it's all good. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not here to glaze on nobody. I'm here to glaze on the ones that are supposed to be glazed on. I'm just saying, I'm not here to glaze on somebody that you want me to glaze on. I'm going to glaze on the right things that's supposed to be happening. And Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell was a part of the problem, not the solution. Kelsey Mitchell had 39 minutes. She played the full game check, 24 points, 10 for 25 from the field, 4 for 8 from the 3-point line. She was killing them though, y'all. She was 50% from the 3-point line. She 0 for 2 from the free throw line. She missed 2 free throws, but her injection in the complete game was not there. She had 0 rebounds. She had 0 assists. She had 1 steal and 0 blocks. She had 3 turnovers. She was not a complete player when it came to playing basketball last night. She was definitely aimed to score, and she looked very aggressive. But the thing is that Kelsey Mitchell has to do more. I believe Aaliyah Boston is the highest paid out of the 2, but Aaliyah Boston only had 9 points. Kelsey Mitchell is the 2nd highest paid, I believe. So she should be the one who make it happen. I'll say it. Clark taking that many shots is a problem. That's just how she played in the college. She loves and plays for the cheers, not to win. We can't win games just chucking up shots. That's right. You can't win games just chucking up. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. This is not college ball. This is professional basketball. He said, Mr. Dixon, what's up? What's up, Mr. Dixon? Come right on in. What's happening? Aya's house say CC doesn't score in overtime. She faded like some good kush. Boy, you a fool up in here. Hit that like button, man. Y'all chime in, man. I see y'all coming in the building. There's 114 of us here. Man, make sure you let it be known. Share the channel, man, with somebody that, you know what I mean, that's interested. Whoever you with, share it. Let it be known. They're going to have fun. Take your shoes off. Come on in. So welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. Now, back to the election at hand. Caitlin Clark had 37 minutes with Kelsey Mitchell's 39 minutes. She had 32 points, 10 for 28 from the field, 7 for 17 from the 3-point line, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 4 turnovers. Okay. So the stat line looks good. 7 for 17 is diabolical from the 3. At that point, it's chucking up shots. 17 3-pointers. 17 3-pointers, chat. Come on, man. That's shot chucking, baby. That means only 11 of your shots that she took was from close by in a higher percentage shot, which was closer to the rim. Because we already know the lowest percentage of shots happens at the 3-point or further. But she did not. get any closer but 11 times to score those other buckets. I mean, God, dog, that's tremendous. 7 of 17, chat. 10 of 28 shots. That's what the Caitlin Clark family wants to see. That's what they want to see. I hear you in here, Andy. I hear you. I hear you. But that means nothing with a loss. What does that mean, Andy, when they lose? When the game is lost? That means nothing. That means you only trying to praise a person who's part of a loss. What do losers get? Nothing. 6 foot, what's going on? Blues 6'8". You not gonna come in here and tell me 17 3-pointers that was taken are good shots. Nowhere in basketball land, nowhere, not even in the current stratosphere. Almost 23 pointers shot in a game, and you saying that you trying to bring up a percentage. See, that's what I'll be trying to say. 6'8". You be playing with stuff. You know that's not common, and that's not likely, and that's not the way a game could be won. You know that. That's why they lost. So yeah, put it up there again, 6'8". Put it up there. You still, guess what? When you put it up there, they lost. When you do it again in the chat, I'm gonna say they lost. When you put it up again, brother, I'm going to tell you they lost. They lost that way. Sometimes people got to get hit on the head to understand that that's not the way to play. For them to admit that that was not the way to play, you have to pull teeth with some of these Caitlin Clark fans. I just told you, I'm one. You ain't got to pull my teeth. I saw what I saw, and that is not good for the betterment of the team. That is not what you're supposed to do to make sure your team is complete package to win. Even in the playoffs, if she play like this in the playoffs, they're not gonna even win enough games to even get in the playoffs, let alone be in the playoffs. They will lose. Loss. That means nothing. That 63 points was nothing. Your point is, it was nothing. Loss. Nothing. Garbage. Real ballers. Garbage. 63 points. Loss. Go home. See you later. Sayonara. You get no celebration. Michael Jordan didn't even want to be celebrated in a loss. He didn't want no participation trophy. Not my GOAT. Not my GOAT. My GOAT didn't even want a participation trophy. Not my GOAT. My GOAT won't tell it like it is. It says, honestly, she mid because as a PG, she's not a 3-level scorer. No, she's not. Example, Olivia can shoot the midi, pass and finish. And her left and late with her left, she can speed it up. That's the ball handling, slow it down. She can do just about anything. Olivia Miles is a really, really, really good point guard, and they don't want to hear that, man. Listen, they don't want to hear that. They saying you glazing Olivia Miles when you telling the truth about it. It says with all those shots Caitlin and Mitchell took, they should have been spreading it out more to keep everyone hot. Lexi and Sophie should have had more touches. Absolutely. Especially Sophie. Sophie Cunningham should have had more shots. Lexi, you could give or take with Lexi because sometimes she hot, sometimes she not. So I'm good with some of the Caitlin Clark fans. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. It says, Gummy, don't forget the only played Raven 4 minutes. I'm going there, baby. I'm going there. I'm going right there. I'm going right there. Maisha Hands Allen, 6 points, 2 for 4 from the field, 0 for 3 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers. Lexi Hall, 9 points, 3 for 6 from the field. That means she was 50% from the field. 2 for 4 from the three-point line. She was 50% from the three-point line. So if Lexi Hall was hot last night, how would you know? 6'8". How would you know if a fire went out? Andy, how would you know? She was 50%. That means her percentage was higher than Caitlin Clark's. But how would you know to exploit when Lexi is hot if you don't pass her the ball? How would you know? This is real. So my education and knowing and knowledge and 56 years of knowing basketball, you're going to try to trick me, youngin, and telling me that was a high IQ thing. You're going to try to trick me, youngin, with your small vision and the way that you know the game. Unless you're agreeing with me, you're not small. Unless you're agreeing with me and understand that I'm not making up the rules. I'm just telling you how it goes. How would you know if Lexi Hall was going to continue to shoot those threes? And why aren't you going to Lexi Hall when she's 50% from the field? Why? Oh, better yet. Let me go ahead. Let me keep going. Taisha Harris, 2 points. Barely saw anything going on. Raven Johnson. God, dog. Somebody save my baby. Are you kidding me? See, some of y'all new to the channel. You know what that means? You know what time it is, right? You know what time it is. It's crash out time. But I'm going to crash out in a way that you need to know and understand that I'm serious about this business. I'm serious about what I'm going to tell you. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me you got one of the most defensive players in college basketball history on your bench? That she has proven that she can lock people down. Even now, in that she went to the pros, that has translated. Her defense has translated to this game. You're going to tell me, you're going to make me want to understand the reason why Raven Hollywood Johnson is not in the game. You're going to let me understand that you're fine with Caitlin Clark getting blown past. You're going to tell me that you're okay. You're going to listen, stop with the cap. Taisha Harris played 10 minutes. God damn. That's nothing. That's garbage. 10 minutes? Raven Johnson should be playing at least 15 to maybe, if we just pushing a little bit, 18, maybe 20 minutes. Raven Johnson, with her playing 15 to 20 minutes in this game, would have made a big difference because she's going to steal the ball. She's going to lock down whatever. If Sonia Citron was hot, she wants Sonia Citron. Raven does. And she's done it many, many times. If Sonia Citron, which let's just talk about the game. Let's just talk about the facts. Let's get the facts right. Sonia Citron had 30 points. Sonia Citron last night had 30 points. Sonia Citron on the Washington Mystics had 30 points. Caitlin Clark couldn't stop her. Guess who stopped Sonia Citron? Multiple times, and have played her for 5 years, 4 years at least. Her name is Raven Johnson. Hey, my baby T. Camilla. Her name is Raven Johnson. the seatbelt queen. So you saying over there, Indiana Fever fans, since you don't know the history, you don't know what Raven is, you don't know what Raven do. Raven Johnson is a seatbelt queen, and she has translated into the pros. And Sonia Citron are in the same, age group, and they went to college throughout. They say Raven Johnson sticking Sonia Citron. I guarantee you that Sonia Citron would not have 30 points, Chet. I guarantee you, Sonia Citron would not have had those 30 bags that she got, them biscuits that she was serving Caitlin Clark. No, she wouldn't have had 30 points. No, sirree, Bob. Because Raven Johnson would have definitely locked Sonia Citron down. What's going on? I see you, L504. Hey, baby girl. Hey. I appreciate you coming in the building. BD Sports, I see you in the building. You cannot tell me. See, the reason that I have to cover the Indiana Fever and I'm watching the game is because my Gamecock baby is over here. My 5-year invested time, 5-year money, 5 year and 2 years, me calling the games for her. She was on the bench 4 minutes. Hey, my baby big girl, Miss D, what's up? I love you. Raven Johnson was on the bench. So no, Caitlin Clark fans, you don't want nobody to lock nothing down to help Caitlin Clark from being cooked by Sonia Citron. No, Caitlin Clark fans, you don't want nobody, you want Raven Johnson to lock down Georgia 8 more. No, you don't. No, Caitlin Clark fans, you don't want her to, Raven Johnson in the game to lock down Cody McMahon towards the end of the game. You don't want that. You don't want a Raven Johnson that can do it. Raven Johnson would not have allowed, that's right, come on, AL5, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, welcome to the chat. Of course, this is my baby, part of this channel. AL504, tell him, I agree with you, bro. Claude Raven would not have allowed Sonia Citron to get those points. That's just the facts of the matter. I don't have no feelings about that. I'm just telling y'all, man, look, I'm calling the game the way it got to be called. I'm just trying to let y'all know what it is and what it is all about. I'm just saying cool, calm, and collective. They have a problem in Indiana. Free Raven Johnson if this is what she's going to get. Free Raven. Free her. She must go away from this diabolicalness. See, I told y'all, chat. I told y'all stuff be going on each and every single different team. They all got diabolicalness about them. Meanwhile, you got AB. You got AB. Meanwhile, Aaliyah Boston, you got AB with 9 points, 4 rebounds. This is crazy and diabolical. This is why they lost the game yesterday, chat. Free Miller. I'm with it, ADP. You already know that. This don't make any sense at all. For Raven Johnson to be right there on the bench at a grasp to lock players down, you don't put her in play. That's right, AL504. Miss D. ADP. Listen, man, I'm going to tell y'all this, man. I'm not up here blowing air. This is why I told y'all. This is why I said this to you all. They're playing the Game of Thrones with Caitlin Clark. She is not A'ja Wilson by no means. And the 22 that she has on should not be worn at all. She needs to change her number to 01. Got on 22. Then the Caitlin Clark fans, they're on the wrong side. They saying that Caitlin Clark is the real 22. The greatest player of all time is still the greatest player of all time. You can't coach Raven. Listen, you can't coach A'ja Wilson. You can only manage A'ja Wilson because A'ja Wilson is who she is. You have to coach Caitlin Clark. You have to coach her temperament. Yes, this is only her 3rd year. I'm giving her grace. But you guys don't give her grace because you guys, Caitlin Clark fans, says that she's better than A'ja Wilson. Not you, BD, in particular, but you hear the madness that's going on. You, the Caitlin Clark fans, say that she's the greatest player of all time. You never seen her before. We've seen her before. We've seen Sabrina Ionescu shoot from the logo many, many times. We've seen better ball handling skills. We've seen the things that need to go. See, Andy, one thing I don't like is a liar. Andy, I don't like liars. Because I'm not going to, my responsibility to you is to have this channel and not be lying to you and not to glaze to you like anything else. That's why you're welcome in here. Caitlin Clark fans is all up in the chat. You know that. But one thing I'm not is a liar. You know that this girl is nowhere near in the trajectory of A'ja Wilson. She couldn't play A'ja Wilson on a one-on-one. She can't beat A'ja Wilson in a single game. She can't do any of the things that A'ja Wilson are capable of doing. But I understand, if you are white, Andy, why you would want her to be. But she's not even better than Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart is 3 times better and the most decorated woman of basketball outside of A'ja Wilson. After A'ja Wilson is Breanna Stewart. Stop it. BD, get your boy. BD, get your guy. Because clearly Andy is a part of that coalition that want to whitewash the truth. Yeah, I said whitewash. That want to whitewash the truth and don't want to tell the people the actual accuracy of what's actually going on. Andy, if this was true, why she does not have the same stats and statistics, because A'ja Wilson in the first 2 games, she was not the leading scorer, but she maintained her average. She maintained, and she does the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You're going to expect the same thing from A'ja, and she's going to deliver. Caitlin Clark, you can't say that about her. You can't say that, brother, and you're not being honest. You know, I just want to have a real decent conversation with the Caitlin Clark fans. I want to have a real conversation. I don't say anything as dumb like Andy, but I get more smoke than him, Claude. Why is that? Of course, you're not going to say something dumb like that. You do better than Andy. You do better than Andy. You get smoked. That's the chat. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Andy's sitting up there lying, talking about Caitlin Clark is the best player in the country, in the world. You can't lie to the people, Andy. The people want to know the facts. They just want to know the facts. They want to know who is the best player in the WNBA. And all I have to do is just tell you that Asia and so what? It don't matter. You saying in her third year, now you move the goalpost. You said Cece only in her third year, she's only played like 53 games. It doesn't matter. She's not better than Asia in her third year. God damn. She wasn't better than Asia in her second year. She wasn't better than Asia in her third year. Andy, stats, numbers. Numbers count, right? Not what you feel, the numbers. Right? Yo, this guy, Big Dog, he's a Caitlin Clark fan. Look at what he's telling you, Andy. You are not watching if you think CC is better than Asia, clearly. See? But I understand it, Andy. It's a whole lot of you. Hey there. Jane Green, what's going on? 780. Hit the like button and subscribe. I see you, brother. I see you, brother. CC got 10 holes in her game. MSL, don't nobody need no characters coming up in here joking. I'm trying to be serious and you come in here playing. And you not playing. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm gonna do with MSL, y'all. My brother is so crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Okay, y'all. Here we go. This is what y'all been waiting on. So I'm gonna give you what you've been waiting on. Let's go. Oh my goodness, y'all. Here we go for the chat. How y'all doing, man? In the midst of all of that, please hit the like button. If you would like to give a donation, because y'all see me cooking. If you would like to give a donation, please give a donation to the channel, y'all. I've been up here 58 minutes. If you would like to support and give a donation to this channel, give a donation to the channel while I'm cooking.
Ways to get stops, and we haven't done that very well.
Perspective, both individually for the team, shots started falling. I don't know if it was as simple as shots starting to fall, or did you see something that allowed you guys to kind of get better looks and allow things to start clicking better?
Yeah, I think shots did start falling, and I think we've been letting that dictate how well we play defense too much, which is disappointing for us as a group. You know, we got to be able to defend all the time. So I think that's our biggest area of growth is like, yeah, like everyone wants to guard when they're making shots. And for us, like that's our biggest room for improvement right now is when things aren't going well, like we still got to be able to defend and, you know, find ways to get stops. And we haven't done that very well to this point, the same way it was with our opening game. So opportunity for us to improve in that area.
Caitlin, how would you describe what you were feeling in that fourth quarter and just seeing the ball go through the hoop from distance for the first time really this season?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I could have made another like 5. Like they're all like right there. And obviously it was great to break through and get some to go down. So, I mean, we're getting great looks. You know, we still shot 40% from the field, but we missed way too many bunnies around the rim. We talked about it at halftime. Probably should have talked about it after the game, but like should never shoot 39% from the field and 40% from 3. Like at the end of the day, it's gonna be really hard to win basketball games, but we still scored 102 points. So it all comes back to our defense and the way we're able to defend. But hey, we fought through the fourth quarter. We fought, we clawed back. I thought we were going to be able to get them in overtime. And honestly, more than anything, shout out to our fans. Fans were amazing. They're a huge reason of why we were able to get back in this game. But yeah, it was definitely nice to see some go in. Wish would have helped us get a W a little bit more.
Yeah, Mo, with Aaliyah going out at the end of the third quarter and then not returning, how did that change the game for you? And then also kind of just for Maisha with having to play all those minutes through the fourth and overtime?
Yeah, I think the mentality is just next woman up, just staying ready when your number's called. We wanted to get that one for AB, so that's disappointing that we didn't. But I think our bench did a really great job. Whoever came in the game did their best to make a contribution.
Caitlin, how tough is it for you mentally to kind of grind through those first three quarters when you're struggling and still keep chucking away to be ready for that fourth quarter?
That's like the hardest thing as a basketball player is when you're not making shots to really stay in it. So I was certainly proud of myself. Really, really battled. And a lot of those shots are very, very makeable. And I finished really well around the rim and 2-point area to start the season today. I didn't finish well in the 2-point area, like obviously 7 for 17.
See, let me let y'all know something, a critique. Let me let y'all know something. You do not, Chet, you do not, as a basketball player, get to give yourself joy when it comes to you not playing well. No, you do not get that grace. You have to tell the people, hey, we didn't get the W. We should have played better. I should have played better as the leader to be an example. I should have played better, and it didn't work out. You don't get to say you did good. I mean, where they do that at? I mean, when did that? Imagine if Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, hell, imagine if Shea Gilgeous-Alexander right now. Imagine a professional, Maya Moore, Candace Parker, Dana Taurasi, Sue Bird. Imagine Sue Bird. Sue Bird not going to go get the clip. Sue Bird is not going to do that. She's not. And I'm not just criticizing her on every little thing, but I'm trying, y'all. Go ahead.
From three, obviously, I got a lot up with how the game was played out, but happy with the way I shot it from three. From two, I need to focus around the rim a little bit better. As I said earlier, all of us need to do that, but it starts with me. And, you know, if we don't have three clunky quarters, we don't force ourselves into basketball heroics. Like, we don't want to play that way. Like, I know it's exciting for the crowd, but we should have had ourselves in a position, especially after the first quarter, to, you know, control this ball game, and we really didn't.
Monique, they had 58 points in the paint, start of overtime, Washington scoring down there over and over again. What did you feel like were the struggles you guys had protecting the cup tonight?
Just executing our coverages at times. Our communication wasn't always there. And again, they just made really tough shots sometimes. There were bodies there, and they just made really, really tough shots. Great players in the post.
Caitlin, I noticed what got you going. It was moving to your left. That shot, what is it about that specific move on the left side of the court that you crafted, perfected?
I mean, I think it's more so just seeing a few go in. And I think I started hesitating a little bit, and, you know, probably have hesitated a little bit to start the season. And, you know, I don't need to do that. Like, I'm best when I'm just letting it fly. So, you know, it's good to see some come in, obviously going to the left. That's what I like. But at the same time, like, I don't get it. Like,
she says she's best at letting it fly. Hey, shout out to my man, Big Dog. Drop the link when you're done with the monologue. Yes, sir. This is terrible, chat. That's not, I can't make this shit up.
Ton of catch and shoot threes, so, you know, take what you can get. But it's great, but I don't really care because we lost.
Caitlin, 37 minutes tonight. How do you feel?
That's the way she's supposed to say. I don't really care because we lost. Okay, that's good. That on how many shots that she took and how good she saw, you know, you heard her praise herself. She was supposed to clean that up and say, well, I don't really care because we lost. This is what the Caitlin Clark clan failed to do.
Coming out of that one, see the smile on your face. So it's probably encouraging for you going forward. And then number two, what was it about that second quarter, 9 points for the team that really didn't have you all clicking offensively?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good. Obviously, I'm sore, as is everybody. And we have a day in between, so that'll be my focus tomorrow and tonight. Second quarter, I mean, I think honestly we got into a foul fest more than anything. I think they shot 8.
Come on, man. Come on.
Free throws in that quarter. It's really hard to play in transition and play with the pace that we want to play with when we're just fouling and giving them easy points. Like, I'm sure I think they made all 8 free throws. That's basically how many points we scored in the quarter. So we got to do a better job of not fouling and making the game clunky. And more than anything, like I said, it just comes down to defense and a will to defend and getting stops. And that's what's going to allow us to play in transition. And that's what you saw in the fourth quarter when we got stops. Like, that was exciting basketball. That's how we want to play all the time. But it all comes back to us playing defense.
I guess just to start out with AB, kind of what happened throughout the game, and is it a re-aggravation of her injury from Unrivaled? And just, do you have any information on that?
I don't have any information. I haven't spoken to our medical staff yet.
Yeah, Steph, what did you think of the rally that your team had in the fourth quarter, particularly when it comes to Caitlin? I think she made 5 threes in that fourth quarter, more than our first 2 games combined. So just your thoughts on the resilience from her.
I thought our whole group showed resilience, you know, in that rally. You know, we showed the ability to make tough shots. We had some really good time and score execution moments, offensively and defensively, you know, in those moments. We just have to have more of it consistently.
Those second and third quarters felt like things kind of slogged for you guys, especially offensively. What was the difference in those 2 quarters?
It was our defense. I mean, we put a lot of pressure on our offense to be perfect when we don't consistently defend. You know, again, and this is on us as coaches. Like, this is our responsibility. It's we got to be disciplined the entire game. We got to be disciplined every possession. We're taking chances. We're fouling shooters who are about to shoot tough shots. You know, we got breakdowns in coverages. You know, we got to find combinations of players and rotations that's net efficiency can be good. And we can't wait to play defense, you know, in situations and where we feel good and we're making shots. It seems like we're making shots and everything's flowing and we got energy on the defensive end. And when we're not, we don't. And it's got to be the other way around. The energy has to be dictated on that end of the floor. And that's a mindset.
You just touched on a lot of it, but, you know, they have 58 points in the paint tonight, especially start overtime. They were getting there a lot. What's you missing between your best defensive moments and worst?
I think a lot of things. One, intensity. You know, I think attention to detail. You know, it's little things. It's initial positioning. It's communication. It's reacting. It's relaxing off ball. You know, there are a lot of things that are outside of, you know, and great players make great plays. And the thing that Washington does is they keep moving. So
Chet. Stephanie White is trying to put Caitlin Clark in the best position she can. She's mentioning they moved off the ball. Sonia Citron scored 30 points, not controlling the basketball. She moved off the ball and bust their heads with 30 points. She's trying to elevate Caitlin Clark's game. But you all, the Caitlin Clark fans, you all don't want her to elevate her game. You all want her to remain the same, chuck shots and hold the ball, and no one else gets the basketball, and she chucks up 28 shots Her and Kelsey Mitchell just shooting. Between both of those two, they shot 53 shots. That's diabolical. Check. That's diabolical. How? See, this channel is built on basketball. I built this channel on basketball. I built this channel to talk about basketball. Of course, being here for Angel Reese and being on the right side of history. When you can't tell the truth, you have lost me. I'm what they call so-called Scorpio. So by me being a Scorpio and I catch you in a lie and you're lying, just me being a man and all. But if I catch you in a lie and you're intentionally lying, not mistakenly lying, because I believe that some people lie on mistake. It's a such thing. Or don't have the right information and it was false information and you said some things, because I can do it. Also, I can make a mistake, but I have to admit to my mistake and tell you guys honestly that, hey, I made a mistake. I'm sorry about that. This is the correct thing, and I apologize. Let's move on. But when you're sitting here lying, that's one thing that I don't play. You're not going to lie on me, and I'm not going to lie on you. That's not what I do. And I'm not going to lie on about another person. I'm going to give you the straight, real talk. I'm going to give you straight up facts. They need to give Raven more minutes. Soon she can warm up and take her out. Finally, it said the truth. Hey, my man, it says she never gonna catch fire as long as they play defense on her. Straight trash. And she plays no defense. Go ahead, brother. Talk your shit. Talk your stuff. I can't talk your stuff. This is here. That's the type of chat I got. Talk your talk. Say what you feel. Go ahead. Here you go, y'all. Stephanie White.
Your job is not done once your guy gets rid of the ball. And at times we are resting on defense, and we can't afford to do that.
Hey, Steph. Hey. I want to ask about those ATOs. You had a good one at the end of the game in the season opener. Caitlin hit one today. I think in the overtime, Lexi hit one. Are these things that you're repping in practice? Are you on the sideline kind of drawing up some new stuff? What's making you guys kind of so efficient at getting good looks in these kind of important situations late in games?
Well, we practice it. We practice it. We go through and, have our end of game packages and, have the combinations that are likely going to be in the game, and we rep it. When we have practice time, we continue to go through it. And there are some tweaks, and Austin does a really good job of tweaking some of them and putting people in positions to get high quality shots. Unfortunately, we're having to use too many of them now. But at the same time, I'm proud of our players for being able to execute them in those moments. And sometimes they go in and sometimes they don't, but I feel like our execution in those moments has been very good.
Steph, how do you coach emotions like that at the end of the game? Like Caitlin hits the shot, you tie it up, then Sonia makes the shot, you might have thought you lost, and then you got to go to overtime and kind of reset. So just how do you coach that?
Yeah, you just try to refocus, try to bring it back. I didn't think she got it off, and so, I was making sure that we were getting in the huddle, and it's like, okay, like we got momentum now. We got to keep it, right? Like we've got new life. We got to keep the juice.
Aren't you guys tired of disappointing takes? Aren't you guys tired of no reality? Aren't you guys tired of gaslighting or getting gaslit? Aren't you guys tired of not really hearing exactly what's going on in a game, in a basketball game? It's just basketball. So why can't we just tell the truth about the game that we play? because it's an agenda to push Caitlin Clark ahead of Angel Reese. For what? It doesn't make Caitlin Clark a better player. It does not make Caitlin Clark a better player. She obviously scored 32 points last night. Hey, Asia had 45. She had 8 assists. Asia had 5. She had 7 threes. Asia had 1. But look at the disparity. 8 for 20 and 15 for 22. Look at the disparity. Caitlin Clark ended up being, in this game, Caitlin Clark ended up being 10 for 28. For 28, chat. That is tremendously irresponsible. 10 for 28? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all. I mean, that's just so irresponsible. Here you go, y'all.
The end of that.
Super important. I think that's an area of growth for me, and I can still work on growing in that area. I think in my rookie year, I would have been so stuck on that play that I wouldn't be able to make other plays for my team. So really just kind of getting outside of myself. I definitely had a moment of frustration because I feel like I'm big enough to make that layup right there. But just understanding like we're trying to win this game. We were in the same situation against New York going into overtime. So just kind of trying to get over the hump. But definitely I'm just working on that area for sure.
And then just a quick follow-up question for you. Again, as you mentioned, this another overtime for you guys, one against New York Liberty, now against the Indiana Fever in their home arena. Just how proud of you guys of this young team to be able to pull out a victory such as this one. I mean, it was a tight one.
I think it just shows our resilience. I said this in the last presser, but we believe we can beat anybody, no matter what it looks on paper. Like, we truly believe in each other. It can be anybody's night. We have so many talented players, 1 through 15, anybody coming off the bench, anyone starting. So I think we just play with like an edge to us. You know, we know nobody's going to help us out. It's hard to play in here. They have a great fan base. It's loud in here, but really just like trusting each other. We're really big on our huddles and communicating and talking. I think the biggest thing with this team is everybody takes accountability for what they could have done better. And we're never yelling at each other. Like, before I say something to Sonia, she's already said I could have been better at that. So I think we do a great job of taking accountability, and then as a team, just uplifting each other.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Alex?
Yeah, can you guys hear me okay? Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay, just for either of you guys.
Hey, Melia, you said, why are Caitlin Clark doing in the interview with Kiki in this video? That is not Caitlin. That's not Caitlin Clark. That is Sonia Citron, and she's a black woman. So you'll know, Mel. That's Sonia Citron, and Sonia Citron is black. I know you see the straight hair. She's a mixed girl. She's black. Okay, that's not Caitlin Clark. That's Sonia. Okay, all right. Oh, you was joking.
You know, after the last game going to overtime and falling in that one in the home opener, just how hungry were you guys to make sure that this was a W on the road when it came down to it in the end?
I think very hungry. I mean, but that's every single game, you know. Every game we want to put our best foot forward. We want to show who we can be, and we just want to be tough. So regardless of what happened the past games, we're going to show up the same way, and obviously we want to win. So,
Paul, her mother is black. Go look, Paul. I'm sorry, Paul. She's not white. Her mom is a black woman. Paul, know what you're talking about, Paul. Paul, she's not. Her mother is a black woman. Sorry, Paul. Sorry.
And quick follow-up for you, Sonia. That might go down, I guess, as one of the best shots that didn't count. You know, the ability to hit that shot, you still end out with the win in the end. You know, what does that say about you guys that in a situation like that, you know, you're able to hit that shot? And Kiki, if you don't mind adding, what went through your mind when you saw Sonya hit that shot too?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was just a little disappointed I didn't get it off quicker. But I think honestly, it just shows the resilience of this team. I mean, the Fever fought back. They tied it. You know, we thought we were in the lead. We could have had it. But just to not hang our heads on what happened at the end of regulation and just know, hey, it's a new 5 minutes. Let's just do what we did again. I think it just shows how gritty we are.
Yeah, I think when the shot went in, I was like so excited. And then I saw Sony's face and she already knew she didn't get it on time. So I was just like, okay, well, we got another 5. We'll be good. So yeah, I mean, we really wanted that. That would have been crazy. Caitlin just hit one, then Sony hit one. Like that is basketball dreams. But, you know, as Sony said, we knew we had another 5 minutes. So kind of just putting our head down and sticking to little details.
Thank you, guys.
Andrew?
Congrats, ladies, on that win. For you, Sonya, with how you all came off an exciting overtime game on Sunday and the many games that you played Notre Dame and throughout your career, where does this one rank in terms of just the drama for you in terms of your career?
I mean, I don't think there was necessarily any drama. I think it was just a good close game. Both teams battled to the end, and I think that's happened, you know, a good amount in my career. But obviously, just playing in this arena, you know, it's such a great atmosphere. So I mean, obviously that made it fun to just play in front of all these fans. But yeah, I would just say it was a very exciting, fun game to play in.
And against your Hive teammates and unrivaled, both Monique and obviously both Kelsey, especially with Kelsey taking that last shot in the corner. You know how great of players they are, especially with Kelsey. Let's talk about the battle against them, and you, Kiki, as well, dealing with Aaliyah on the other side. But for you first, Sonya.
Yeah, I mean, they're amazing players. It was super good to see them before the game. You know, we created a pretty close bond at Unrivaled. But yeah, I mean, everybody knows Kelsey Mitchell is one of the hardest people to guard in this league. And I was on her a few times, but I think, you know, Cody did a great job. Cass did a great job. Georgia, just whoever was on her, you know, just tried to make it difficult for her. And I think they did a good job at that. But yeah, I mean, at the end, I was just praying that she didn't make it because I just missed the free throw. And I don't know if I could have done another 5 minutes of OT. So, and it just shout out to Rory for playing good defense at the end. You know, she stayed with her, got a contested shot. But yeah, I mean, again, Kelsey and Mo, they're both amazing players, and it was just really good to see them.
Thanks.
Jared and then Deidre will be last.
Oh, I'm muted. Yeah, I was just showing you Sonia Citron. This is her. They look like the Jets. No, that was her. I'm sorry. To the people that was in the back, that's Sonia Citron's sisters. On the left, her grandmother in the middle, her auntie on the right, Sonia Citron's grandmother, Sonia Citron's mama, a light-skinned black like my mother. Okay, that's her grandmother, her mother's mother, black woman. They're from West Africa. They're from West Africa. Okay, all right. So it doesn't matter if she's black or white to me. But for those people in the back that said they thought he was white, that was important. Sonia Citron is black. She also says she's black. It doesn't matter. She's a hell of a ball player.
Congratulations on the win. I wanted to ask you about Cody's first official WNBA game. Scored 13 points. What did you think overall of her game?
I think she played great. You know, I think she brings a sense of toughness and just energy to this team. You know, she's very aggressive. She's a great downhill player. And she just adds that little bit of fire that just really helps this team. And obviously it's her first game. She's a rookie, so she's just going to learn and she's going to keep getting better. So we're really excited to see just her potential and, you know, just see her get better each game.
And both you ladies both had career highs tonight, and how reassuring is that type of work being shown with both of you guys growing at the same time?
I mean, I think it just shows the work that we put in. You know, you guys see us play games, but each and every day, like I see Kiki working to get better every single day. So I think it's just, you know, obviously it feels great to win and, you know, play how we did, but we kind of get, I mean, I don't know if I can speak for you or not, but we get our confidence from what we do every single day. You know, the hours that we put in the gym, the shots that we put up.
You do
but again, obviously it always feels nice to win and to play well. So I'm proud of Keeks.
Thank you.
Let me talk about Sony now since you want to talk about it. I think Sony just does a great job of staying composed. Like, they were trapping her, they were throwing everything at her, and she's the same. She's tired, she's the same. And Sony's like one of the hardest workers. She's there before practice getting shots up, after practice getting shots up, working on like the little details. Sometimes she's making shots, I'm like, how do you even make that? But she's literally practicing like 1, 2, throwing it up like that. So I just think Sony does a great, like she's an amazing basketball player. I feel like you can already see a huge jump from year 1 to year 2, and she had an incredible year 1. So I think sky's the limit. And obviously it's super fun playing together and just playing off of each other. Kira, Georgia, Cody, Kat, everybody, like all down the line. It's super fun to play with everybody. And any given night, I feel like anyone can just take over the game. I think we do a great job of kind of letting the game come to us.
Thank you.
So, I mean, that's the continuity. That's the continuity. And never in a million years, never in a day, forever in a day, forever in a day, never in a day that Caitlin Clark will ever be better than Asia Wilson. Just on those sticky points of that alone. From what I've shown you guys and what you guys understand, there is levels to this thing here, man. The Indiana Fever lost the game last night because of grit, because of not sharing the ball, because of their personal wishes of the Caitlin Clark clan to let her chuck up shots. But even Caitlin Clark said, at the end of the day, we lost and it means nothing. Caitlin Clark said, at the end of the night, we lost and it means nothing. More after these messages. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. It sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. Yo, listen, y'all. All I want to tell y'all is this, and I want to break it down to you guys. Here's the full early season comparison breakdown of Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson. Y'all ready for this? I hope you're ready for it, and I want y'all to listen to me and listen to me good. I want y'all, like my grandmama say, I want you to listen to me and listen to me good. Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson through the opening stretch of the 2026 WNBA season. The last 4 game breakdown, Caitlin Clark, last 4 games, she was 27.0 points a game, assists, 8 assists a game, 5 rebounds a game, 5 3 points made. She's averaging 5 3 points made a game. Okay. The biggest recent game was 32 points, 8 assists, 7 for 3 3-pointers, 7 3-pointers made. A huge fourth quarter takeover versus Washington. What stands out? Deep shooting range, completely changed defensive coverage. The Fever offense runs entirely through her pace and playmaking. Has already broken another WNBA pace record in just her 3rd season. Caitlin Clark, 2026 season total so far, 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 10 and 1 steal, 3-point shooting, elite volume, team role, offensive engine, elite transitional passer, best logo range shooter in the WNBA, offensive that ain't even a fucking, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Offensive gravity opens the floor, clutch scoring ability, record, setting pace offensively. Asia Wilson, last 4 games, all of what she's averaging, 30 points per game, 10 rebounds, a double-double, 4 assists per game, elite rim protector, extremely efficient from the field. 45 points, 15 rebounds per game, dominating Connecticut physically and offensively. What stood out? Most dominant 2-way player in basketball history. Scores the mid-range post-transition and faces up. Defensive impact still unmatched in the league. Asia Wilson, 2026 season total so far, points, 25 plus per game, rebounds, 10 per game, assists, 3 to 4 assists per game, blocks, elite blocking, more consistent than often in the last 4 games than any player that has blocked shots during a time on the court. Field goal percentage over 50%. MVP status, currently the favorite to win it again. Head-to-head style comparison, scoring explosion, Asia Wilson. Playmaking, Caitlin Clark. Shooting range, Caitlin Clark. Defensive dominance, Asia Wilson. Efficiency, Asia Wilson. Offensive gravity, Asia Wilson. MVP race right now, Asia Wilson. Entertainment and factor, both are considered in entertainment. Overall, 2026 storyline right now, Caitlin Clark carrying a massive media attention again. Indiana offense becomes unstoppable when she gets hot. That's a lie. Fever still try to balance defense and offense and a pace at the same time, which led to them to lose once again. Asia Wilson, still the queen of the league, continues to dominate both ends of the floor. Advanced metrics still rank her as the most impactful player in basketball history. So who mad at that? Andy, all I'm trying to tell you is numbers. See, men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't lie. See, a number ain't got a friend or a sibling or a truth to tell. The thing is that what I read to you, I had to cook it first. I had to cook it to feed it to you. You don't like it, but guess what? It is the truth. I'm talking about over the same. Well, talk to Chat GPT, Jacob. I'm just going as far as what they give. Then talk to Chat GPT. You little fucking minion. Excuse me. See, I don't. It says didn't have 10. She's averaging 10 rebounds, dumbass. Okay, Jacob. Let me get up off of. He coming in the troll. Okay. More of what I was talking about is that Asia Wilson is definitely a number one player of the league. And of course, like I said, I could be wrong, but ChatGPT said the stuff. So you deal with them. And I'm just telling you, over the last 4 games, Asia Wilson has been the most dominant over the last 4 games. This is what I will say. Over the last 4 games that has been played, if you want to have the actuality of what actually went on, Asia Wilson has dominated with the total of 45 points last night. 45 points last night alone. 15 for 18 from the field, 13 for 13 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I'm just telling you what it is. In the game before, when she played the Suns again, Asia Wilson had 22 points. She was 8 for 15, 6 for 9 from the field, and 11 rebounds. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I'm just giving you the actual fact numbers. Now you deal with how everything break down yourself. Because guess what? Asia Wilson in the game before that, in her second game in the WNBA in the 2026 season, she had 19 points. She was 7 for 14 from the field, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal, 2 blocks. I'm just saying, what could you want from me? The very first game that A'ja Wilson played in the WNBA, the very first game, which they got beat by the Dallas Wings. A'ja Wilson had 18 points, 5 for 9 from the field, 8 for 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block. What you want from me? I'm just telling you, she averaged 10 points, 10 rebounds. I can't tell you. They took the average and they put it up and put it in a bowl of Cardwell, which leads me to believe that you don't know. Can't compare to the GOAT, to a sheep, bro. I got you, BD, but I had to make my point. I had to make my point. Numbers don't lie. I'm just calling off the numbers. I'm just telling y'all what it is. Now, if facts over feelings, you could go and run and tell your people about, you know what I'm saying, well, however it looks to you. That's what it is. We still got over 114 people up in here. We had over almost 200 people in the chat. Let me tell y'all something. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Share this channel. And of course, y'all, I'm asking for you guys to tell people about this channel because I want to be able to cover the real truth with you guys. I want to tell the truth to you guys. And if like I said, I could be wrong, but I know I ain't wrong that A'ja Wilson is the GOAT. I could be wrong, but I ain't wrong that A'ja Wilson is the number one player in the WNBA. I could be wrong, but there's no other player that has been decorated the way that A'ja Wilson have been decorated, and I could be wrong. But from what I understand, the 3 championships that A'ja Wilson has won, she has been the MVP of every single win. So, chat, I appreciate everything that y'all have done. Go to my website. You can go to my website and check me out. So when you go over to my website, Steady Serv'n website, please leave me a message and let me know what's happening. Oh no, I'm going, that's tonight at 10 o'clock. That's tonight at 10 o'clock. It says, you didn't need to tell us for 40 minutes about A'ja. We already know that. Hey, some people don't know. Some people don't know MSL. Then you see Andy up in here. I got to inform the ones that don't know. I got all of them. It's to educate them all. Not some, not a few, not a lot. Them all. Yes, I'm coming back later tonight. You will see me tonight on the show. Tonight, we will be covering the Chicago Sky. You will be seeing that tonight. Those who want to come in and come around and hear me cover the game for game, play-by-play for the Chicago Sky tonight, I will be on at 10 o'clock. But for right now, I'm going to take me a break. I'm going to go get me something to eat. I'm going to step out and let my, you know what I mean, my shoes take off and let my corn chips be able to be aired out in my socks. So listen, turn on your notification every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Listen, be a part of the channel. And if you be a part of this channel, you will be celebrated. Every time that you come in this chat, you will be acknowledged. Because guess what? Me and my family,
We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my Benz. Drop top down and I'm rolling 2 friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at that girl, she looks so good. She said she.
I'm just saying, man, we play the hits over here. You know what I mean? All music is mine and owned by me. You got what I'm saying? So everything that you hear is original material. Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody. I thank you, listen, for everything that y'all stand with me and giving these information and giving you a good show and let you guys know I am here to tell the truth, only the truth. But like Baby Jacob, I could be wrong, but I'm going to tell you the numbers that I got. And then you take it and you do whatever you need to do. So I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for what you will do. But as always, I leave as I came with another bang. Hey, I appreciate y'all attending the show. This is what's up. Y'all the best chat in the world. Thank you for coming back and sharing that information with me. Tonight will be a members only crash out room on the Chicago Sky. You want to be there? You want to be there? Jeff P., you are in trouble still. Yeah. So, hey, y'all. See you in a couple minutes. But as always, I'm going to leave as I came.
You're gonna find me hustling, everyday hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, everyday hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, everyday hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, everyday hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling.
You gon' find me in the rain, cause pain is in my veins. As I search and look for fame, this game is gonna change. I'm a all-day hustler, everyday hustler, big deck shuffler. I go and get them customers. Everything I do, you gon' see me with my crew, with a stack of CDs in the streets, getting that loot. People love me for my swag and my pimp walk drag. Got a vow in my house like I live in Baghdad. See these haters hate my life, it's alright with me, cause at the end of the night I'ma count my cheese. Got them screaming trick please, I'ma bring them to their knees. I ain't going out till my pot is filled up with them peas.
You're gonna find me hustling, everyday hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, everyday hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, everyday hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling. You're gonna find me hustling, everyday hustling, making money hustling, in the street hustling.
Check, I'm getting mine, it's money time, I'm ready now. Fourth quarter, got plenty time with vicious lines. Started off a star, now I'm a galaxy. Remember me, the one that sold 50,000 in the streets. No industry, so the only competition is the person in the mirror looking back at me. Wanna find me? I'm posting on every block in the black tee with creased jeans soliciting.